Oh, what's this? Oh my god, I have a YouTube channel? Oh my god, I haven't posted in months. Oh my god, did everybody unsubscribe from me? Oh my god. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've been gone for a couple months. A lot of stuff has been happening. Um, um, uh, a lot of stuff has been happening. My end of my shit for school was like trimester was gone. I had a bunch of finals and shit. Not an excuse. Had some personal family shit going on. Not an excuse, but I am back. It is okay. Do not hate me. I am sorry. Today we're gonna be reading a creepypasta. As you may have guessed it. Yeah. So, listen on. Sorry for that long introduction. That must have been pretty boring. Anyways, I should stop and get on. Today, my lovely spooky things, we are reading a creepypasta entry from one of my subscribers. I only have like a few, but that's okay. So it's a creepypasta called The Last Emergency Call I Took. I'm going to be reading it for you guys, so if you already heard it, maybe read on to hear it again, or if you haven't heard it, then just keep on listening. Let's jump right into the story. I'm Nina Rodriguez. I'm a police officer, have been for a good 7 years. In my time in the force, I have seen some pretty fucked up shit, to say the least. Crazed druggies, abusive parents, and even a few calls to help prevent suicides. But none of those could ever hope to compare to emergency call I'd taken a few weeks ago. I now abhor taking the emergency calls, not because of the overworked people calling about every little squeak in their house, the noise complaints, or even the occasional prank call. Those could get pretty annoying. No, the worst thing about taking an emergency call is knowing that I had to sit on the other line on the phone, and no matter how much I hoped or how fast the squad car could get there, I had absolutely no power over the situation. The following is, unfortunately, this situation. The day was like no other. Monotonous in its predictability. It was a Wednesday night, and the end of my shift was still a ways off. Don't get me wrong, I love being a police officer, but I didn't sign up to be a secretary. I sat and flipped through the files of my desk, absentmindedly scanning through the different reports from earlier that day. There was nothing of dire importance, no hit-and-runs, robberies, or violence. Life in the country didn't require as much police attention as, say, any of the major cities. My phone rang on the corner of my desk, waking me from my thought.
911, what's your emergency?
I said in a monochromatic tone. Please, I need your help, a small feminine voice answered. I leaned forward.
Yes, what is your emergency, ma'am?
I repeated, preparing my pen and pad. There is someone outside my house. He's just standing there, she answered, sounding frightened. This was not an entirely unusual situation. There have been several different cases filed for crazy stalkers.
Now, stay calm. Everything's going to be alright.
I said in my most convincing and gentle tone, then continued with the standard questions.
And how long has he been there, ma'am?
I don't know. I just looked out the window a while ago, and he was just standing there. He just appeared there a little while after it got dark. That was about an hour ago, and he still hasn't moved an inch, or even stopped looking at me. I stopped writing. This was getting a little strange. The person just standing in one place, never moving or even looking away, whoever this was, I had a feeling that they could be dangerous.
Okay, ma'am, we'll send an officer. What's your name and street address?
Elizabeth Travel, 1465 Wellington Road. With a hum, I wrote down the address and gave it to the officer on standby. He went on his way there.
Okay, ma'am, we're sending a cruiser now.
I could hear an audible sigh of relief.
In the meantime,
I began.
Can you try to describe the man to me? Do you know him?
I asked, identifying the purple, making sure she was safe, and the most important thing is this time. Well, I definitely don't know him, or anyone with that body type. He's tall, very tall, pale and skinny, almost emaciated looking, and he's naked, I think? But it's too far to tell.
Okay, can you see his face? Describe it for me?
No, it's too dark to see his face, and I don't know how to describe it, but I know he's definitely looking at me. He has been the whole time he's been here.
Are your doors locked?
I asked. I think my back door's still unlocked. I'll go lock it real quick.
Okay, I'll stay online.
I heard her walk around the familiar resonant click of a deadbolt. I could be heard. Okay, I'm back and everything's locked and she trailed off.
What is it, ma'am?
I asked.
Ma'am?
I grew more and more uncomfortable in the silence. The quiet seemed to last forever until she spoke again in a more hushed tone than before. He's closer now. He was just at the edge of my woods, 10 yards away, but now he's only half of that.
It's important to stay calm. Now, can you see any of his features now that he's closer?
Yeah, it's weird. He is naked, but I can't see any genitals or hair or, well, any definite features. It's like he's wearing some skin-tight suit. I cannot see his face, but I can tell it's deformed in some way. He's still staring at me. It's so unnerving.
Okay, ma'am, I'm going to need you to find a safe place to lock yourself in case anything goes wrong.
I say as calmly as possible, not trying to scare her any farther. Yeah, okay. My bedroom door has a lock, and so does my bed. She trailed off once more, and I could hear a small whimper.
Ma'am, is everything alright?
He's closer. Her voice seemed so quiet, as if I was not listening intently. I could have missed it.
Ma'am?
I asked again. He's so much closer. I absentmindedly looked around my bathroom for a second, and then he cleared the almost 30 yards from where he was supposed to be in the house, but at least now I can make out his... Oh, God!
Ma'am?
My voice came out in a small peep. I was on the edge of my chair. Oh, God. His face. I can see his face pressed up against the window. It's awful. His eyes are so large, like black pool balls bulging out his head, and he has this smile that goes ear to ear, where his ears should be. She let out a sob. I need to stop her from getting hysterical over whatever was on the other side of the window.
Ma'am, you're going to need to go to the safe place now.
I say, regaining my commanding voice. No reply.
Ma'am?
I was interrupted. Help me! Her voice begged through the speaker on the phone, and was soon followed by the sound of a breaking glass. The phone clattered onto the floor with the crack of the hollow plastic. She let out a loud shriek. She said various pleas and begging to be let go, but to no avail. Her screams trailed away, sounding more and more far off until I could not hear her anymore. Nothing but silence, followed by the time ceased to slow to a crawl. I did not know how long I sat there waiting for something. Anything. I also did not realize how tightly I was holding onto the phone. Not until I heard the sirens of the police car hung up. That was the squad car that I had sent out not 15 minutes ago. Hey, what's up? That was my brother. He's never recorded audio before, so there's some moments where he talked when I was supposed to be talking and when I was really silent, and give him a break. It's his first time. Besides the point, I guess I'm back. So yeah. Have a great night, or what the fuck am I saying? Goodbye and have a spooky night.